from Sacramento State student-run radio station KSSU online and on the airwaves 24/7, 365. It's Shuffle, featuring the best in music, news, and notable figures of the community. I'm Pablo Baxter, your host.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another KSSU Alumni interview. I'm your host, Jasmine, your promotion and events coordinator. Today I'm here with another alumni spotlight. Can you introduce yourself and explain your connection to KSSU?
Yeah, my name is Pablo Baxter, and I attended Sacramento State from 2010 to 2013. And I was a host of a show for 2 semesters during my time there.
All right, thank you. What was your show Shuffle about?
My show Shuffle, it initially started off as a music show, and then I actually took influences from programs like This American Life, where I wanted to tell people stories. So I started interviewing people in the community who had interesting stories to tell, and I just solicited people through Craigslist, believe it or not, back in the day, and said, "Hey, do you have an interesting story you'd like to share?" And I had responses ranging from lawyers to authors to fellow DJs to basically you name it. Every kind of person out there had some story to tell, and I was happy to showcase it for them.
Interesting. So what made you want to interview people from the Sacramento community?
I just thought it was a great opportunity to showcase local people because there's so many people in the spotlight in media and Hollywood, and most people are intimately familiar with their lives. But I wanted to showcase local people and their stories because there's a lot of wonderful things that just everyday people do in their lives. And I wanted to feature that for the greater campus and the world to hear.
So, during your interviews, did you make any connections or talk to anyone that really helped you in your career later on, or was it just you would talk to them once and not really talk to them again?
I've had a couple interactions, followed a couple people's careers. One film director I interviewed who was making a feature film at the time, and I've seen her still doing a couple of things in the film industry, so that's cool. And then just seeing various contacts on Facebook and LinkedIn, posting updates of their progress in life and professional and personal accomplishments. So it's good to see that they're still progressing in their fields.
Was there a guest or story that really stood out to you?
Um, I think one off the top of my head was a local a former gang member who was incarcerated for committing some crimes, and through that process, he learned the error of his ways and was coming to share his story in hopes of dissuading current and future people who may be interested in that lifestyle to think twice about it because it didn't lead him anywhere in life. And fortunately, he had the opportunity to make amends and turn his life around. So I hope some people heard that story and were able to make some positive changes in their future.
Amazing. I like that you brought in different people and basically shared their stories, so everyone had a voice on your radio show, and I think that's what KCC is about, kind of just being yourself and also letting others be themselves as well. So I really like that.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
hmm What was KCC like during your time in 2013?
It was wild, but in a good way. Um, Anytime I had a break between classes, I'd hang out in the station, and there could be anywhere from 2 to 15 people chilling out on the couches. And whether you're working on homework, eating lunch, chatting, uh, preparing for your upcoming show, it was just a real cool place to hang out with a wide variety of different people, from people hosting sports shows to music shows to everything in between.
How did KCC help you after graduation?
It solidified my love of working in media and radio specifically, And I still talk to some of my colleagues from there at the station. And now in life, I'm in a different field, but I still do find time to work with community radio here in Madison, Wisconsin.
That's really nice to hear that like you're able to take KSSU with you even after graduation. How is it like in Wisconsin, like working for the radio there compared to
It's
like
great.
here?
Yeah, we have this is just a community radio station. We have
Mhm.
WWORT, and they have very similar values in that they're listener sponsored, community focused, highlighting local news and events and stories, bringing on local people to share their stories, and feature a lot of great music and different programs as well.
Amazing. What was your favorite part about being with the station? I mean, I know you mentioned like meeting up with like your friends and then like chilling on the couches and stuff and like just getting to know everyone's like different types of music that they would play. But like, what was something that like you loved a lot about KSSU or just anything?
Yeah, apart from meeting all the diverse guests that I had on my show, I think um, being able to interact with all the different communities on campus via KSSU from doing the remote DJ performances for different events or people even soliciting them for offsite services and also all the volunteer opportunities we had like safe rides where we'd come in on a Friday and Saturday night and offer to pick up students within a certain radius of campus if they needed a ride back home.
Wow, I didn't know Safe Rides was like a thing like from years ago. I like thought it was like something that they started like recently.
Oh yeah, it was. I went out one night with it and actually ended up at a friend of mine's house, and I didn't even know it till I got there. And it was funny because by the time we got there, that person already got a ride. So we just showed up to a random house party and said, "Okay, well, I guess we'll just go back to the station."
So how long were you with KSSU?
I was there for just over 2 semesters,
Mhm.
uh, so about a year total.
Okay, okay. Yeah, same here. I started in January of this year and now I'm like the promotion and events coordinator, so I'm gonna be here up until December because I graduate this semester.
Awesome.
But yeah, so same thing. We both basically did a year at KSSU. Did you ever
Yeah.
learn how to DJ as well?
I didn't do any actual DJing, but I did assist at some of the remote events.
Hmm. Did you
And those are,
ever like did you ever want to like actually like learn how to DJ or you just it wasn't your thing?
I think it'd be cool, but my focus was more just giving people an opportunity to share their story. So I was more interested in, I guess, the engineering end of running the live shows, which was always an adventure, whether it was in person or on the phone or managing the commercials and all of that, and all doing it live. So it was really an experience and a good training opportunity to just manage life in general, you know?
That's amazing. Um, did you like was it really hard to like find the people that you're like willing to like interview? Like you like mentioned like gang members, like filmmakers and just like people in the Sacramento area.
No, it surprisingly was pretty easy because again, back in its prime, I just put out a post on Craigslist and said, "Hey, do you have an interesting story to tell?" and send me a brief summary of it. And I've got emails upon emails from people to the point where I was almost booked my whole semester with shows set up
Mhm.
already. So it was great. I just threw something out there and the universe responded.
Wow, that's actually really amazing. I should probably start doing that too on my show. It's just like I think in this era now, it's like really hard for people to even like be on your show. I don't know in a way, because like not a lot of people have time. I feel like compared to like back in the day where people had
Yeah,
much more time. I feel like now people are so like locked into their work and so like stressed about like their career that they feel like that these type of things, it's not like something they would want to do, if that makes sense.
definitely. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
and there's a lot of other mediums for people to express themselves individually. So, but I mean, community radio and student radio is still valid, and I mean, I even listened to University of Wisconsin here, WSUM, their student radio station, and that's where I find most of my good music because students know what's cool and what's good, and they love to tell everyone about it. So it's a great resource anywhere you're at.
Yeah, definitely. So at the radio station you work at in Wisconsin, do you also do like similar to what you did here at KSSU, or is it just completely different?
I've done a variety of things with the station here. I started out doing promotions for events. So I actually researched, wrote, recorded, and edited 30-second commercials for various events in the community. And now I volunteer with a program called Labor Radio, which showcases news and events locally and nationally that focus on the labor movement and working people.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Did you ever thought of doing like interviews like you used to do here at KSSU, like with different community members, or is that like just not a thing with the radio station you're at?
I think it could be a possibility. Just my
Hmm.
current other obligations in life don't allow much time for that, but it
Hmm.
would be cool to get back in and do a couple of them every now and then for sure.
That's amazing to hear. What advice would you give to current KSSU DJs?
I'd say just if you're hesitant about anything, just do it. You know, you gotta take chances and take risks because you never know what will happen on the other side. And um, I knew about KSSU from when I started, and it took me a couple years to actually get involved. And I'm very glad that I did now. So if you're thinking about it, or if you're already in it and not sure what to do, reach out to your fellow DJs or other similar programs that model what kind of show you want to have and look to them for inspiration as well.
That's very good advice. I mean, I honestly would say the same advice to anyone that starts with KSSU is to really just come in, try it out, and see if you like it. I mean, I remember when I first like came to Sac State, I was didn't know what I was doing until I actually passed by the radio station. I was like, oh, this is actually pretty cool. And I ended up joining this spring. I was gonna join in fall, but I think I filled out the application too late.
Hmm.
So I was just like, oh, let me just join in the spring. But yeah, thank you so much for coming here onto the Zoom call and getting an interview in. I really appreciate you for, at least talking about your experience and just, being here. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Happy to share my story.